Hey, what's meant to happen will happen. That's something your angels are telling me since so many days ago. So I decided to do a channel about it as I was doing the whole reading about this on TikTok. Basically, these were the three cards that came out when I asked them what is something they want to share with you in this exact moment. But before we full dive into them, they're saying that you're going throughout a phase where you're comparing yourself so much to whatever is going on with your competitors in social media realms that you are just not only exhausting your creative energy, but you're doubting of what makes you the most magnetic on earth, which is your essence. Your uniqueness stems not from trying to follow trends that everybody in social media is posting just to get more likes or algorithms. This collective specifically, this is not for everybody, it's just for a specific collective. And if you do not resonate with these characteristics, then you're welcome. There are many channels that you can read or you can hear, but this one is not for you, okay? You can scroll, you can pass through, but this one is specific for those who understand that they're not here, they were not incarnated in this planet to just create content that receives likes or receives millions of views that are fake views. You know you were incarnated in this earth for a bigger purpose. And that is something that your angels are communicating me so strongly. Stop comparing how is your growth being perceived? How's your growth going in social media metrics that are only egocentric metrics because they do not determine almost nothing inside the realms of importance that you are going to have, because your capacity of creativity, your capacity to connect with the 5D and assist others whilst transforming that into something tangible in the 3D is something that has not been seen. Your creative endeavors are not the same as the people that may be in this exact moment having millions of followers or views. Your timing is coming. You all know that you came here with a really big mission, and you all know you are part of this new celebrity world or this new celebrity bubble that is being created, which doesn't stem anymore from the perspective of what before was a celebrity. It now stems from how are you recognized worldwide because of that value you provide for others in this awakening. Okay, there's a portion in the world where the majority is gonna continue being here in the 3D, but you all are not. Your connection with the 5D is exactly what differentiates you and what is allowing you to be the thought leader that you're being prepared to be in this new dimension that is being created. With me speaking here, with the many channelers that you can find in the YouTube, with you who is also a channel, by creating content, by presenting your voice, by assisting others. And if you go inside yourself, you also understand and know that you are also a channeler. You also have psychic capacities. So, specifically for this collective that loves and is creating content in social media, do not get discouraged because you're not being as seenable or as visible as with others. You know why? Because your angels are protecting you. They're putting like a cloak and spell around you because it's not yet your moment to be seen. The world is in such a devastating place right now, energetically. Okay? So they have to protect you. And whilst protecting you from being seen worldwide by voices who do not want your voice to be out, to be seen, because you matter, your voice matters, you give out knowledge that those big generations, those big people who are not in the light path do not want you to get out. Okay? So basically, you're being cloaked, you're being protected. But that doesn't mean that you should stop creating the content or doing whatever that makes you happy. It's just understanding, okay, I understand in this exact moment, I'm not going to have the 100K, the 2 million persons or whatever it stems for you as something that you want to go for. But remember, those things, those metrics are not what you are creating your path towards. You didn't incarnate it here for that. That is a byproduct of you standing on your power, you creating because of what drives your essence, of what drives your creativity endeavors, just creating from that and assisting or doing whatever you want because it's what you love and what you feel you came here to do. And that, when you start showing up just from that essence, the product will be that the right people will start coming to you when the timing is right. And in this exact moment, your angels are telling me it's not the right moment for you to be completely seen. You are getting there soon, but they have to take care of the energetic vibration of this 3D world, which is not in a correct one. It's really, really messed up. They have to take care of it so that you're able to be seen by the right eyes. Because you do not want to attract people who are just gonna that are just gonna diminish your vibration. Yeah, there will always be some people, but you want to attract the majority who is aligned with your vision. You want a community of people that want you to thrive as they also want to thrive. You want people who encourage your creative endeavor. You don't want some people that just are there to make it disappear. So, stop putting so much pressure on yourself to be seen when those metrics are not going to be nothing. And start doing, because that's the only thing that they're telling me it's going to allow them to see, okay, they are doing it. They continue to put the work in, they continue to trust in us, they continue to surrender on us. They're not stopping to do what they love just because it's not the right time for them to be seen. They're continuing doing it and they are observing you. You have such a strong team of light. They observe you every time and they take care so much of you that they're not allowing them others to see you and damage you. So take this as a protection. Sometimes a redirection is not something done for you to be hard. It is something for you to be protected. Have you heard about the burnt toast theory? Okay, that it somehow basically protects you when you take care of putting out the toast from the toaster and you having to do another one so that you eat your breakfast not burnt. Well, in that time you took to redo it, you were saved from a car accident or whatever accident. Okay, it's the same thing, but placed in this scenario. Okay, you're just being protected, realigned, guided towards the right path. And the guidance here is for you to continue to create, to continue to share your voice. Oh my God. I received so much information. So basically, it is important for you to acknowledge that you're being protected and whatever you're creating in this earth is going to be seen by the right people when the timing is the right one. Do not try to hurry something that you're building to last legacies, to last for generations to come, for more than 400, like 1,000 years. Do not try to hurry something that is going to be an empire with strong bases. You don't want your empire to crash in 5 days after you build it. You want it to last for more than 1,000 years and continue being a legacy for a lot of generations to come. So do not try to hurry the results. Continue putting in the work. And that is by you trusting yourself, surrounding to God, to your angels, to your team of light, to source, to whoever you believe in, and continue doing the repetitions until you get there. Because I feel this collective, you guys, you're no longer in a phase of trying to discover when is going to be the time where that thing occurs. I feel you're so in advanced psychological, spiritual capacities that you're no longer worrying about when is it going to happen, but how can you continue improving yourself in such a way that when it comes, you are the most aligned to that thing you are manifesting or you have manifested before that is about to come. So, as you do know that, and I feel you understand the matter of having the void in this exact moment of that slowing down process or the process where everything is empty, where nothing is moving, you appreciate that because you understand that it's when you unfold, like you somehow empty yourself, when the most aligned and the most miraculous things come to your life. So learn to appreciate the silence, the void, because that's exactly when great things are being cooked up there. And your angels are telling me keep trusting, keep believing because it's happening. And I'm receiving like 6 to 8 weeks of tangibility for whatever you have manifested. Maybe not right now, maybe 10 years ago and you've forgotten about it, but when it happens, you will say, oh God, thank you. I'm so excited for you guys. I feel everything is coming in the right way. Just don't forget that you're so valuable, that you're heard, you have a safe space, you're being guided, you're not alone in this path. And I understand it could feel lonely sometimes because there's a lot of misunderstandings when you are in a path such as spiritual advanced and cognitively advanced as all of us here in this beautiful space are. So when that happens, basically, you start sometimes doubting yourself because you don't have a lot of people or maybe nobody you can share this with. So that's why somehow I've created this beautiful space because I know how it feels like to be going through this evolution process where you're creating something so big. You're creating something that is going to last for more than 1,000 years. When you're creating something like that, the process of creating that, making it tangible, when it goes far beyond just the 3D world, when it goes to the 5D, 6D, 7D world, it's the moment where you feel the most by yourself. And this beautiful community is built for us to have a safe space to interact with each other, throughout the comments, throughout like TikTok, throughout here. This whole space is being created for that. And what we're gonna do is somehow through every video I post, we're gonna have a little reflection of how our week has been going, how are we feeling, so that we know also a bit more of who are the ones that are part of this amazing, powerful collective, because this is such a specific group of people, because all of us come from specific starseed, which the majority are from Mintaka, and other ones are from Lemuria, or they come from another water-based planets in the Orion belt. So basically, I would love to learn a bit more about how's your days going, how's your week going, how are you resonating with the messages, so that we're not feeling so, alone, but we actually feel accompanied and encouraged to continue moving through, to continue moving forward. That's my purpose, to be a guide for you and at the same time to host a space that is so beautifully, lovely held that we can look after 10 years, 5 years, 4 years, look back and say, like, oh, thank you that I was able to find this beautiful place because it allowed me to continue moving forward. You know, at least that's what happens with me, with also other channels, other channelers. There are some people that you just connect with, and those are the friends somehow that you create, or the people that you feel safe, that you feel understood, that you feel like, oh, I actually have like a safe space to completely relax, to be me. And that's exactly what I'm trying to create here. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Also, that for me, like, of course, the channel has already ended. Here's like a bit more about my process, because I also want to connect more with you guys. Basically, for me, this last week's, like after I posted the last video, have been a little hard in the sense of energetic senses, because the planet is going through such a huge shift that maybe you resonate with this. But I have been so tired because I've been going through some recognitions of patrons that were coming back again, that were making me feel that I should somehow do a whole process to let them go. But of course, acknowledging that and accepting the grief of letting those situations go takes a lot of energy. So for me, it was like recognizing the whole situation and going back to my cocoon, which all of us, the majority of us are like hermits. We love to be in our beautiful cave. And I don't know, I just felt called to share this with you guys. Um, I'm going to start creating some articles, where yes, in Substack or Medium, so that you can start reading some of the poems, some of the readings, like some things that I go through that I feel could resonate a lot with, that could be of assistance for whoever that might be going through dark seasons, dark periods right now, or might be struggling to get out of there. We are all warriors. We are light warriors in this beautiful community. We have gone through really hard seasons, or we might be going through them right now, because we're not in the same phase of awakening. We're all going through our processes on our own time. So, for those who are going through some hardships, I would love to share this with you guys. So, yeah, once I have published my first one, I'll make sure to do a little post in YouTube so that you can read it. And yeah, if you feel called to that, you are going to be welcomed. I love you guys. I really do. You don't know how grateful I am for this activity resumed. For okay. How grateful I am for this beautiful um, community that we are creating, for these beautiful little views. For me, already that one person sees it means a lot. So the fact that there's only one person who has heard it, for me, it's already like really important. So I really hope that you vibe with this, that you feel it as your safe space. I send you a lot of love and light. See you in the next one.